This is just after I left ABC News. This is the joint venture Fusion. So I had an ABC News ID card, press card, and it's in my wallet. This young 20-something-year-old blonde woman goes to the cops and says, that guy is threatening to kill us. You need to kick him out. Wow. And the cops ignore her. And then she starts complaining to the administrator who is there with the police. This guy said he's filming us so that he can give the video to white supremacists who are going to kill us. He's trying to kill us. And then I walked up to the lady and I said, ma'am, honestly, I have no idea who this person is. Here's my ABC press card. I'm just a reporter. And she was like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But that lady didn't know who I was. And that was 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
So when I was on Joe's show with the Twitter execs, at the end of the show, I said something to the effect of, if you keep down this path, it's going to be civil war. The funny thing is, people have this view of society that society is their generation always. So an example would be, I worked at Vice. And when I was there, Shane Smith, the CEO, was like, we got to get on TV. He was 45 at the time. This is 10 years ago. And I'm thinking to myself, what do you want to be on TV for? Nobody uses TV.
Yeah.
Well, to Gen X, this is what everyone's doing. So he's looking at his world, his business, his revenue streams, and everyone he knows who are in his generation are doing this thing.
Right.
I, in the millennial generation and younger, was on Twitter and YouTube. And I said, I don't know anybody who watches TV anymore. I don't understand why they're going this direction. But of course, I was like, oh, I get it, right? Shane's an older guy, and he's looking at what his peers are looking at. So what happens in politics is people think that politics change, but they don't. People typically get their politics at a young age and keep them forever. Same with religion. It is a minority circumstance where someone will switch, convert, or otherwise, but it happens. So when I'm looking at colleges saying, I will kill you, like these students are threatening to murder, they're literally beating people, I said,
they're going to hold on to that.
When those 20-year-olds are 35 and in Congress, the weight of the federal government will be in this regard. So in 2018, I was in a bunch of chat groups with DC journalists. They were like conservative leaning or fairly libertarianish. And when I said, look at the Battle of Berkeley, where the base stick man, I don't know if you guys know this, he cracked a stick over an Antifa head. Then some college professor, Antifa guy, took a bike lock and bashed several people over the head. They were throwing explosives at elderly women. I said, we are on track for a civil war. I don't know if that means we're going to be in a civil war, but if this does not stop and continues in this direction, the equation is civil war. And these guys, they're like, oh, chill the fuck out, Tim. Like, the security state would never allow the country to fall apart. The military-industrial complex is not going to tolerate this. And I said, what happens when these people are the military-industrial complex? What do we have now?
That's right.
AOC went on the House floor within a week or two of Charlie Kirk being assassinated to condemn Charlie Kirk.
She's so dumb. The thing I will say is that people like AOC are, I'm sorry, I've listened to her. She's so critically uninformed. She's so fiercely unintelligent. She's just not a smart. She's ambitious.
I don't know.
She's ambitious. I've listened to her.
I think she's disliked on the left too, though. Like they were saying she can't run. There's some guys I was listening to on the left, and I think Schulte was interviewing them, and they're experts on the left, and they said, if you were to run right now, who would you guys have? And Schulte goes, AOC, and he goes, no, because she's been out there so much, on Twitter, and she's a face and basically a celebrity. People already have their opinion of her.
That's right.
So there's not much they can do.
Zoran Mamdani, maybe.
Yeah, but again, young. We'll see how he does with New York. But
Tim scares me, man.
Well, the thing about AOC is women can't win, and I said that as offensively as possible. There are a lot of men in this country and women who will not vote for a woman.
That's so true.
Yeah,
there's a lot of women too, mostly women.
There's another thing too. I did nonprofit fundraising before I was doing all of this, and I was one of the nation's best for Greenpeace, the PERG groups. I worked for a company that fundraised for Save the Children, ACLU, et cetera, Greenpeace. And there are two characteristics, one for each gender, that determines whether or not they will be good fundraisers. For a man, what characteristic do you think guarantees a successful fundraiser?
I would imagine it would be something
This is in person?
I would something like boldness, forcefulness.
Incorrect.
Confidence.
Tall?
Incorrect.
Tall?
Bingo. Tall guys, no matter how
this
dumb,
fucking
raised
guy.
money.
Wow.
We
Figure
knew
it out, dude.
we had a
So easy.
hands down.
That's great. Coming from a tall guy,
That's
too.
an alley oop.
So you're not wrong about confidence.
Yeah.
So now before I explain this though, among women there is one trait that determined whether they'd be good fundraisers, which was
big tits.
boom. My man, he knows exactly what's going on.
What's up, brother?
Damn. I mean, we are just still.
You're into politics, right?
We're such apes. We're just smart.
Yup.
We're just
Yeah, that's
smart
how it
apes.
works.